looking a little wear on the court.
I don't want fatigue to be an issue, but the issue may be not pushing hard enough regularly, too.
Association and the Milwaukee Bucks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We are asking to refrain from any destructive behaviors such as fighting and throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, Let's hear it for the NBA MVP!
Playoffs have arrived, and a young duo looks to make a new splash. The Bucks enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Miami Heat? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Miami Heat. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Mitchell in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. MP is out there with Rollins. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They are clearly the favored team in this series, and I guarantee they got their sights set on a bigger prize than just getting through this round.
That can be dangerous, though. It's fine to focus on an overall goal, but a team can't get caught looking past any opponent in the playoffs.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Well, this is MP's very first playoff appearance, and I asked him if he was feeling nervous. He said, quote, "I'm not going to lie, there's a different energy tonight," unquote. But no, he is not nervous. He's ready for this. He said, "We're ready for this." He's sounding confident, you guys.
Great stuff. MP is not letting the big moment get to him.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Westbrook passes to Giannis. Mitchell with the steal. Pass to Powell. Back to Mitchell. Out to Powell. Tried to shoot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This is Powell's game. He's a scorer. He's a shooter that's always ready to let it fly, and he can do it off the catch as well as off the dribble.
Now here's Westbrook. And Turner with the basket on the assist from Westbrook.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Powell with it. Guarded by Kuzma.
Set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make.
Good job to give an opinion. And with that said, I think MP has the right mentality to use that as motivation when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
Miami's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Hero. Powell sets a screen for Hero. No good from outside. Bucks leading by 3. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Westbrook passes to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Decision-making about Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Milwaukee now. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Rollins. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Rollins grabs the board.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Westbrook. Hopping on the board.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Mitchell against Westbrook. It's foul on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when the previous play is
the wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coach.
To review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels it's not the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And he's good on the second. Bucks leading by 9. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Pass to Turner. Got a hand on it. Mitchell against Westbrook. Over in the corner. Hero. Mitchell finds Powell. Takes the 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Outside Westbrook. Giannis a screen on Powell. Shot clock at 6. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's where Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Over Westbrook.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Again, the miss by the Heat. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Miami with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. Mitchell outside. Again, Mitchell missing.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Mitchell against Westbrook. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Westbrook. And stolen by Wiggins. Over in the corner, Hero. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Yep, that one goes.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis comes in for Turner. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Kyle Kuzma. Hero passes to Wiggins. Mitchell outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Bucks making a change here. Porter's checked in. Westbrook up top, covered by Mitchell. There's the lob, and Kumbo up high to stop the alley-oop.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Mitchell looking it over. Powell the pass to Ware. Great D that time from Portis.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
And that one's good. Wiggins. Bucks leading by 15. Giannis kicks to Westbrook. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Westbrook. And Giannis throws it down.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Pass to Wiggins. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Powell the pass to Hero. They set the pick. Hero draws the double. 5 on the clock. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got his... Oh, that was terrific!
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Here's Mitchell following the bucket by the Bucks. Wiggins finds Ware. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Powell, no one around him. Miami no good on that time either.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Westbrook. Shakes him and finished off by Westbrook. And you think about everything that MP brings to the table, Greg, at both ends of the floor. I mean, he is the epitome of a two-way player.
And Kevin, he takes the challenge at both ends. Of course, leading the league in steals in the regular season, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Porter Jr. doing a nice job turning good defensive pressure into an offensive opportunity. Nice fast break play.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Outside, Hero. Looking to end the run, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
Green, he's checked in for the Bucks. And then for Miami, Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Malik Monk in for Powell. Stolen by Mitchell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the night.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Westbrook. And when you look back at the regular season numbers, Greg, MP leading the NBA in blocks.
And that is huge in the playoffs. These postseason games are all about defense, and MP obviously makes a major impact on that side of the ball.
Well, it's clear that MP takes a lot of pride, Greg, in his rebounding.
No doubt MP understands the value of every possession, and that's why he led the league in rebounding during the regular season. He's always ready to do the dirty work for his team.
The Heat making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Portis. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Where? Good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's one. Look out!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climbing.
Pass to Green, and he banks in the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Heat shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He did not want to pick up his second foul this early. Now he's got to be careful.
Prince is checked in for the Bucks. Gary Harris comes in for Porter. Here's Larson. Still scoreless. Pass to Powell. Clock at 4. 1 for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You've got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it.
Now here's Powell. After the miss from Bobby Portis. And the dunk by Powell.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody.
Timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Kevin Porter is out there with MP. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. The shot by Powell, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Philadelphia played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Hallie, we appreciate the update. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
And Adebayo drops them both. Milwaukee leading by 17. Here's wow!
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Turner stays with it. And the Bucks lead by 21.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Hero from long range. Miami no good on that time either. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. An incredible season for MP. Greg leading the NBA in multiple categories.
Just a ridiculous accomplishment, right? MP was dynamite this season. This team is beyond lucky to have him.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Hero kicks to Monk. Back to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Westbrook with the block. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. The Bucks making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Bucks leading by 23. It's Westbrook with the drive. Thomas finds Westbrook. takes a three, and the three ball is good. Westbrook's got 7 points here in this fourth.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Powell. In the corner, it's Monk. Westbrook with the block. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
To end the run.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Powell. Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Now a timeout called by Miami. A different look for Miami. Andrew Wiggins comes in, passes to Mitchell. Miami no good on that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. There's the lob, and again, another assist.
And this is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passing, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, good things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. It has been a masterful performance. Back to Wiggins, to the middle. Powell outside. And again, it's the Heat missing.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little.
And another assist.
And would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a postseason game?
On one hand, it's astounding. On the other hand, well, we saw this coming almost from the opening tip. On the wing, Mitchell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Mitchell's got 9.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Westbrook against Mitchell. And stolen by Wiggins. Powell outside. Westbrook with the steal. And at this stage of the postseason, having an explosive score like MP, well, Greg, that's priceless.
Yeah, coming into the playoffs, Kevin, with the NBA's points per game leader gives that team a ton of confidence.
Hero passes to Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Mitchell against Westbrook. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. On the wing, Mitchell. Westbrook with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Heat also with the sub. Jaquez is checked in. Milwaukee on D. Adebayo with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. He puts it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Milwaukee has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Portis. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Boy, the progression of Wiggins' game out beyond the arc. He now is not only shooting that shot, he's expecting to make it.
Mitchell against Westbrook. Giannis sets a screen for Westbrook. There's the lob. Kumbo. It's stolen by Adebayo. Wiggins up top. Back to Jaquez. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice assist there. Typically attacking with the scoring move. This time Wiggins attacks with the pass.
Westbrook passes to Giannis. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. To the inside. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Outside, Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
That's what you want defensively.
Down it goes!
Take that rack
What a
down!
slam!
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Jaquez the pass to Wiggins. Adebayo high post. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good D by Westbrook.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
On the wing, Jaquez. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, that's one way he can do it.
And some changes here for the Bucks. A.J. Green, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Gary Harris comes in for Thomas. And Rollins subbed in for Kevin Porter. Here's Westbrook.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now!
And Greg, we all love great ball movement, but a lot of that is a function of personnel. Unfortunately, that vision is an area that MP does not disappoint in.
And not at all. In fact, this season, he led the league in assists. So now being in the playoffs, your sets can break down. And he's able to run the offense and improvise at a really high level.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Portis. He doesn't hit that one. The alley-oop.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the Miami Heat.
Where is the rebounding? They're getting pushed around and eaten alive. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's something they need to fix if they want to get back in this game. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. Do you guys agree they're looking very confident at this point? Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. He's checked in for Porter. For Milwaukee, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And for Miami, looking who they've gained again, another assist.
He's now tied for the third most single-game assists in postseason history.
And great to see how he's probed the defense and found his teammates. He has been terrific. His playmaking has been right on. Inside, here's Mitchell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Westbrook kicks to Antetokounmpo. Another possession, another assist.
And he continues to serve up dimes with pinpoint precision.
Well, his assist total now tying the record for a playoff game. What an amazing individual performance.
He now sits alongside Magic Johnson and John Stockton, Hall of Fame company.
Clock at 6. There's Hero with the 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Westbrook's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing. And another assist.
And we have just witnessed history here, folks. The all-time playoff record for assists has been shattered.
Oh, he has shown complete command in every way, orchestrating this offense.
And to break a record that has stood for decades, held by 2 of the greats of the game, John Stockton and Magic Johnson. What an incredible feat.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Cameron Thomas comes in for Rollins. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here we go, one-on-one. And Westbrook throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 13. Outside, Hero. Higgins outside. Pass to Hero. Fires top of the key. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 8 points for Tyler Hero. Westbrook against Mitchell. And Westbrook gets it to go.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Powell for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Westbrook's got 11 rebounds in the game. The crossover and the dunk by Westbrook.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made.
Revved up the gas pedal and haven't slowed down yet.
Outside, Hero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Wiggins. Powell against Prince. 4 on the clock. Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Green in for Kyle Kuzma. Here's Portis, and another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Here's Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Outside, Adebayo. Back to Hero. Fires the three. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. The Bucks making a switch here. Harris is checked in. The Heat also changing it up. Khalil Ware comes in for Wiggins. And it's Jaime Jaquez in for Davion Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. There's Hero with the three. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Westbrook up top. He's covered by Hero. Westbrook passes to Green. Down low. There's Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Portis has got 8.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
And it's Ware in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Kicks it out to Prince. Jaquez with the steal. Pass to Ware. Here's Hero. And here's Adebayo. And he gets it to go. 9 points in the game so far.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
No one covering. Hero's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Short corner three there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Portis. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Jaquez outside. Back to Hero. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Westbrook with it. Picked up by Hero. And Westbrook, here we go. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And the Heat with some changes. Larson's checked in. And it's Malik Monk in for Norman Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Portis a screen on Smith. Westbrook passes to Portis. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul. Rozier, he's checked in for Miami. Stolen by Prince. Outside Westbrook. Green with a screen for Westbrook. And he drives in. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
To the middle. The kick out to Rozier. Just 4 to shoot. Hits the 3-point bomb. Rozier's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Westbrook, here we go. That one doesn't go. Miami's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. With the step back. Rozier the pass to Monk. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Monk's got 14.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Westbrook with the drive, and Westbrook throws it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
There's another block.
The blocks keep coming, and that block has tied him for the most in a playoff game for this team.
Time and time again, he has bailed out this defense. In fact, his defense has a near the record for this franchise. And, of course, in the hearts of their fans. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Where? No good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Outside Westbrook. Good if it goes. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for A.J. Green. Thomas checked in for Taurean Prince. And MP subbed in for Rollins. Monk against Thomas. Monk, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
I like seeing Monk set his teammates up. A part of his game that I think he's got to continue to improve.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Gary Harris. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's MP. And it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Mitchell, he's checked in for Malik Monk. Substitution. Number 45, Davion Mitchell. So it's Miami now. Hero kicks to Wiggins. Mitchell wide open. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Mitchell against Westbrook. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Powell dishes to Mitchell. From the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the 3-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
The Bucks making a switch here. Prince is checked in.
You know, one of the most underrated scorers in the game, in my opinion, is Norm Powell. He's especially lethal and dangerous from the arc, and a real asset for this team.
Portis banked in off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Westbrook. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Wiggins kicks to Powell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. Westbrook against Mitchell. Left side Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. On the wing, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Portis.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Westbrook against Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Westbrook against Mitchell. Outside Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
A.J. Green, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through boxes. Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Adebayo the screen. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Powell with the steal. Adebayo with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Shot's good by Hero.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Outside Westbrook. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Westbrook's got 56 points in the game.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Bucks.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
He was the X factor for sure. He showed up so many areas for him, walking away with the triple-double.
There's a check in for the Bucks. And he nails the 3rd.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And here's Miami. They're on an 11-3 run. Mitchell finds Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Harris. Got a piece of it.
Using that 7'2" wingspan, very effective. Portis just obliterated that shot.
And here's Westbrook from the... And good! Here's another.
And he now owns 3rd place for most points in a playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him down.
And he's not far off from Baylor and Jordan. Can he keep it going?
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
And Steve, what was it like competing in your first playoff game, and how were you able to come away with a victory?
Whew. There's been a buzz in our locker room since we showed up this morning. We know we can do something special. We took the first step tonight.
And what were some of the keys to the victory?
Oh, man, it's us against the world, Jen. Coach told us pregame that we gotta circle the wagon, so we did, you know? when we play for each other, nobody can stop us. Nobody.
All right, Jennifer, thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And so long, everyone.